Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Susi Abidin. You can call me Susi. It's special for me to be here to present my paper for all of you in this insightful season of the International Conference on Social Science or ECONES 2025. And today I'm going to give a presentation about analysis of the direct instruction model in mathematics learning on number factors material in platform A and SD3 Mertasinga 06 Cilacap for the 2024 and 2025 academic year. The presentation will be three parts. First, introductions and objective. Second, method of the research. Third, results and discussion. Please hold your question until the end of the presentation. First, I would like to talk about introduction and objective. Mathematics subjects need to be given to all children starting from elementary to equip students with the ability to think logically, analytically, systematically, critically, and creatively, as well as the ability to work together. To achieve this goal, there needs to be a guideline for teachers in teaching, namely a learning model. Learning models that can be used as guidelines for teachers in the classroom. For example, the direct learning model and the cooperative learning model. The direct teaching models is one of the teaching approach specially designed to support the children learning process related to declarative knowledge and well-structured procedural knowledge that can be taught with a gradual step-by-step activity pattern. The direct learning model is a teaching approach that's specially designed to support children's learning process related to declarative knowledge and procedural knowledge. Declarative knowledge is in the form of facts or information stored in memory and can be expressed in declarative sentence. Procedural knowledge is knowledge about how to do something or the steps to follow to complete tasks. The stage of direct learning or direct instruction generally consists of several important phases. 1. Orientation phase. 2. Presentation or demonstration. 3. Structured training phase. 4. Guide practice phase. 5. Independent practice phase. Second, methods of the research. This study using a qualitative descriptive method. The study aims to describe and analyze the phenomena that occur in the application of the direct learning model, as well as its impact on children learning outcomes. To collect data in the file in order to answer the research focus, the following data collection methods are used: A. Interview, B. Observation, and C. Documentation. Steps of qualitative research procedures: 1. Identification of research problems. 2. Data collections. 3. Data analysis. 4. Validation. And 5. Reporting. Third, research and discussion. The planning carried out by the teacher before implementing the learning process is followed is as 1. Teachers make learning implementation plans that are in accordance with the direct learning model and assessment methods learning. 2. Teachers prepare learning resources and media as well as teaching aids used in learning. 3. Teachers prepare data collection instruments in the form of observation in interval guideline and field notes. 4. The teacher inform and direct students about direct learning models that will be implemented in the next few days. 5. Develop learning evaluation tools in the form of written tests to determine children learning outcomes. 6. In one cycle, two subjects were included, namely mathematics and Indonesian, with the theme of event. The results of interview with the corporate homeroom teacher confirmed that the direct learning model has become a routinely applied habit. The study aims to evaluate whether the mix-and-match model in direct learning can offer a more effective alternative by creating a more dynamic and enjoyable learning atmosphere, as well as increasing children's engagement and problem-solving abilities at SD Negeri Mertasinga 06 Cilacap. The teacher implementation the direct learning model at SD Negeri Mertasinga 06 Cilacap with the material of multiplication and division, as well as the basic competence of explaining and performing multiplication and division of two numbers. At the beginning of the lesson, the teacher used teaching aids such as piece, paper, and colored pencil to explain the concept. Then give independent assignment and went around to help students who had difficulty. However, only a few children actively explain in front of the class because they had difficulty understanding the material. This is my material to today's presentation. I hope you remember the basic flaw about direct interaction model in mathematics learning. If here any question, be happy to address them. That's all. I can share more or less. I'm sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.